Hello, I'm Mish Gaming, and today I'm doing top 10 Zelda minigames. So one of my favorite parts of the Zelda games have always been the minigames. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm playing minigames, or not playing minigames, but talking about my top 10 favorite minigames. I might do a top 10 least favorite minigames later on. But yeah, feel free to tell me your top 10 favorite minigames in the comments, as I kind of have unpopular opinions, so this probably won't be your favorite at all. But let's go! Number 10 on my list is the Cuckoo Ranch dodge game from Link Between Worlds. I honestly, I don't really know how I feel about this game. Like, this game is pretty difficult, really. But I like it because you do actually have to have some skill to beat this game. Like, some games in Zelda, they're just all luck and stuff, and I don't like those games. Like, you should actually, if you practice enough, you should be able to win. So, I just kind of like this game, and it's number 10, because, I don't know if I like it or hate it, because it is very difficult. On to number 9. Number 9 is the Horseback Archery game from Breath of the Wild. So, they haven't had too many Horseback Archery games in Zelda. The two I can think of, I'm sure they had another one, but the two, actually, they probably didn't. I don't know. But the two I can think of, the one from Breath of the Wild, and the one from Ocarina of Time. And the Ocarina of Time one was just kind of boring. You just went up and down a course. Plus, it was really hard to even like really know what you're doing with Epona. Like, it's so hard to steer. So, I like this one, and that is what is on the list. And that is all I have to say. Number 8. Number 8 on my list is the fishing hole from Twilight Princess. So, Zelda's had a lot of fishing hole and just fishing things. So it was kind of hard picking. It was between this and the fishing game from A Link's Awakening. That one was pretty fun, but I hadn't really played Link's Awakening in a while, so I kind of, like, I remembered it, I just didn't remember how fun it was. But this one's pretty good. I like this one. It actually feels like fishing, like, and then you have a lot of options. You have different lures, you have bait, you can go on a boat, you can just stand somewhere. Like, I kind of like that. It's neat. So, yeah, that's really the only reason for this one. Number 7. 7 on my list is the Clean Cut Bamboo Cutting game from Skyward Sword. So, I liked the idea of this game, and the atmosphere is very nice and relaxing. However, I don't like that to be able to get the highest score, you need to upgrade your sword's length. I mean, that's the only thing wrong with it. Otherwise, it's a nice, relaxing, pretty fun game. And it helps demonstrate the motion controls really well. So, on number 6. No idea how I forgot this, but I actually haven't been explaining what you do in the minigames. So in this one, you have to pick a dog, and you can cheat using the Mask of Truth, because then you can read their minds, and pretty much you want them to race. You can bet on which one you want to race, and if it does good in the race, you earn money. So, it's pretty, I just like it. It's a pretty creative, cool game. And I really like those games that, on the surface, they look luck-based, but they really have some amount of skill in them. So, number 5. So, in this game takes place in Windfall, and pretty much it's a battleship style game. Pretty easy. Shoot the squids. If you shoot them in the number of shots, you win. My favorite part about this minigame is Salvatore. Salvatore is one of my favorite guys. He dresses up in these costumes and makes voices and stuff. Also, while you're playing the game, he goes, if you hit it, he goes, kaboom! And if you miss, he goes, splish! And it's the best. But pretty much, the game works like Battleship if it was like one player. And I just kind of like that feel of it. Plus, I just love the masks. He does those in Phantom Hourglass too, and they're the best. Alright, on to the next one. Number 4 on my list is the Pirate's Hideout from Spirit Tracks. And I really like this game. So, first, you gotta get the Force Gem to unlock it. But when you unlock it, the first time you go, you'll find a villager from the nearby village there. And once you rescue him, a new, like, a few side quests actually will unlock. And that's actually quite cool. But, yeah, after those, or I'm not sure if it unlocks side quests, but something happens. And after that, you can go back and a Goron is captured there, and you can actually play the minigame for real. But the minigame is pretty much you shoot minoblins with your bow and arrow. Then after you finish the ones in the main room, you get on a minecart, and you do a full, like, moving one. And I just thought that was a cool minigame. And there's a lot of archery games in Zelda, but this is probably one of my favorites. So, on to number 3. Number 3 on my list is the snowboard game from Twilight Princess. So after you beat the Snowhead dungeon, you can go back and play a snowboard game against the 2 Yetis that live there, and Yeto and Yetta. But I like this one more than Breath of the Wild's snowboard one, because you don't get lost in this one. The Skyward Sword game, you get lost in so much. I just really liked the idea of this. It was executed well, and it's pretty fun. And that is all. On to number 2. Number 2 on my list is the Goron game from Phantom Hourglass. So I just kind of like this one because it's really unique gameplay-wise, and it uses the character who I believe's name is Goron from earlier in the game. And I just thought that was a cool idea. Pretty much, you're rolling around on a DS-shaped island, collecting these gems, and if you get them all, you win. But you play as a Goron, and I thought that was neat. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I will leave you with this.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me.
Number 1 favorite game from The Legend of Zelda is the Auction House game from Wind Waker. I just like the idea of it. Pretty much in Windfall, in kind of the rich guy's house, underneath the guy in the parka, the shopkeeper, he has this auction, and pretty much you can just bid on stuff, but it works like an actual auction, like everyone else will try to bid on stuff too. And it's pretty cool. Like, I just like the idea of it. The one bad thing about it is that they have a limited number of items. And when the items are done, then there's no more. It's like, what? I want more, seriously. Yeah, but this is my favorite game. Absolutely loved this one. That's about it. So, road to 200. I had to mention that. We are failing. We have 62 subscribers, and we gotta hurry. We have a month. A little, actually about around exactly a month. Yeah, so, that is it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.